Hi everybody, it is Nat, and today I'm here with my November wrap-up video. If you guys have been watching my wrap-ups for the past year or so, you know that I've had a pretty hard reading year this month. I've never really read that many books per month. It's kind of just like, I haven't read as much this year as I wanted to. But this month, I think I read hold on, let me count. I read 8 books this month, which is like, what? Like a lot of them were kind of short and like quick and easy reads, but still, 8 books. So I'm like, I actually think now that I might hit my reading goal for the year because, you know, 8 in November, that's a lot. And I was like, I mean, I guess I had a week off for vacation, but most of those books I read during school. So I'm feeling pretty good about getting my reading goal now, which is good because I was like really worried about meeting it for a while. But yeah, I have 8 books to show you, so it's probably going to be a longer video, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, the first 2 books that I read in November were these 2 House of Night novellas. The first one I read was Draggin's Oath, and then I also read Neferet's Curse, and these are both by PC and Kristen Cast. These are just, I've talked about them before, these are just some novellas in the House of Night series, which I really like the House of Night series. It's kind of my guilty pleasure read, and this year I actually reread the entire series, and then I decided to pick these up because I got them at a book outlet sale because they were super cheap, and I hadn't read them before, so I decided to pick them up because I had finally finished the series, and I was kind of just looking for like a fast, easy read to get me out of a reading slump, and these worked wonderfully because I read a lot of books. This first one is just kind of about how Draggin and Anastasia met and this like oath that Draggin made. This one was pretty good. It was a good e-read, but it definitely wasn't my favorite. And then Neferet's Curse is about Neferet's like journal about what happened to her when she was a child before she got marked, and I very much enjoyed this one. This one was very good. And along those same lines, the next book I picked up was Loved by PC and Kristen Cast. This is the first book in a new spin-off series they have of House of Night. It's called House of Night Otherworld, and I do, if it's not up already, I have a reading vlog that is going up for this book, and I really like this one. I think this might, I won't say it's my favorite House of Night novel, but especially compared to the last, like the second half of the House of Night series, I thought this one was way better than those books. It was actually really good, and I very much enjoyed it, but I have a whole reading vlog